and it's its own separate universe. But I'm making the assumption here that it is part of the multiverse.
Yeah, just a different, just a different parallel, or just being the third parallel Earth that one of these shows is set on, right?
Yeah, one of the different
Okay.
parallels.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So yeah, but somehow I think that like with then they when they did confirm another crossover. So my
Yeah.
hunch, and I'm just taking this with a grain of salt, Black Lightning will probably be part of this crossover, this next
Okay.
crossover.
Mm.
The trailer wasn't that bad.
All right. Plus,
It
I like it. Plus, I like the theme of like him putting back on the suit after after having previously called it a career.
Yeah, that he
Yeah.
decided that justice needed to be served, so he
Again, with
again,
the theme. Or rather, the fact that this is his second go around at the whole thing.
mind you, he has a family this time,
Exactly. And hopefully we'll have much smarter writing than I'm used to.
right?
I I'm still bitter about that shit.
You still going on about that, man?
I
Seriously? Like,
managed to not go on about that tonight. We'll leave it there.
dude. Look. Okay, people, all writers hit a block, hit a block at one point or another. Look, take for example the
Here's the
WWE
problem.
writers.
No, no,
Take
no, 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 no. When Supergirl and the Flash have their own separate writers, they do not get to claim block.
well, it's not so much block, but it's so much stress. So it's like you know stress rears its ugly head, and it's like it's not so much.
I can't even weigh that.
Yeah, and it's also the fact that like what looks good on paper usually doesn't come out very well on camera. So when when exhaustion sets in, and apparently with the writers, exhaustion was a motherfucker.
I can't do again. I can't grade them on a curve. So
Yeah, that is true, and but apparently Josh, not Josh, but Joss Whedon, thank you very much. He's credited on apparently they credited him on this season of Agents of Shield. Because of course, when exhaust set in for the writers, he had to swoop in and save the day.
mm-hmm.
So, heir apparent, isn't it?
eh,
I mean, the whole thing about it is that like yeah, comparing Marvel and DC, the TV shows, makes me come to the realization that okay, yes, Marvel and ABC Studios, and sorry, let me reiterate that Disney Marvel ABC Studios have had a lot to work with, plus the budget. Now,
well, see, that only it that only makes sense if you go by the idea that like the CW shows don't get a lot of budget.
yeah,
That's never been the problem. I
no,
mean,
it's
like,
it's never been the problem. No, it's that hasn't
um,
been the problem at all.
no, I mean special effects has never been the problem.
No.
I mean, like again, Arrow has never had that problem.
Oh, no.
I mean, yeah,
Especially with Mr. Terrific's T spheres.
well, heck, his T spheres are the most sci-fi that show gets until you're doing full-out magic shit. Um,
This is true.
yeah, like the Flash, he uses a shitload of CGI, but that's never really been the problem.
Yeah. Another thing that I also found out today.
Like the
Apparently,
special effect, look, the quality of the special effects
mm,
has never been my problem with these shows.
right? It's the
They're
writing.
usually good enough to do this. Exactly.
It's the writing. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
and it's also been confirmed. Sorry to cut you off. It's also been
Uh-huh.
confirmed by Malcolm Merlin's actor. It was a fake hand.
Okay.
The
So
hand
that's
was
why he
fake.
never. Okay, so that's why he's never really using it.
Yup.
Oh, thank gosh.
Because he literally said, well, originally the writers came up with this snafu idea to have him brought back with both hands, but there would be so much explanation behind that, so they just decided, the fuck with it.
Yeah, because the problem is him having both hands would fly in the face of Legends.
Yes, it would fly in the face of Legends, and and people be like, okay, Legends reset the timeline again.
No. Well, that's the thing. Legends. See, the problem with that is Legends. No, Legends very specifically did not reset the timeline.
Right.
In essence, let's put it this way.
So was it Legends? Was it the? Oh wait, the Legends' job is to reset the timeline and stop apparitions. The Flash, on the other hand, Flashpoint.
Let's put it this way. Okay,
Speed Force.
Legends Season 3,
right,
is the fact that because they ran into their past selves and they fucked up time even harder.
Dude, it was Season 2. Yeah. Season 2.
Well, I'm talking about Season 3 is going to be about them trying to unfuck time before the whole thing collapses.
Right.
But to some degree, the Arrowverse of Earth 1, as in Flash and Green Arrow, is set in an Earth 1 kind of after Legends Season 3, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, because you're, in essence, the Legends succeeded, hence, hence, the events of Legends not coming up in the Flash or Arrow.
Of course.
I mean, they acknowledge Flashpoint, but that's it.
Yeah, this is true.
The closest we get to acknowledging Legends in the Flash is just the fact that Barry went back in time to Legends Season 1.
Right.
And that's really it.
Yeah, and then the crossover, but that came later.
No, but the crossover is kind of like it's all set within the same timeline.
Right. This is true.
We can't really count that as like a messing of the timeline.
Of course.
Yes, and of course, Supergirl is completely unaffected because Earth 38.
Yeah, which is its own separate, multiverse. So.
Well, no. From what I can tell, the whole point is that all the change here. So far, Supergirl until Black Lightning, Supergirl is the only show set by default outside of Earth 1.
This is true.
That's in which you have to look at it.
And apparently, for Black Lightning, since Black Lightning's already been ordered, they're kind of setting to having it air on Thursday.
Yeah. Although, actually, no. I swear to God, I thought that was Arrow.
No, Arrow's gonna stay on Wednesday.
No, they announced in a bunch of moves.
Oh, what are the moves? If I may ask, because I didn't know about the moves. Well,
okay. We got. Oh, jeez. All right. They announced that Arrow has been moved to Thursdays.
Okay.
More specifically, basically, you're going to get some military drama called Valor. They're going on directly after Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Flash and Legends maintain their time slots, but Riverdale is moved to Wednesdays at 8, followed by a reboot of Dynasty.
Okay. So let me get this straight. Supergirl remains on Mondays.
Yes.
Flash and Legends, Tuesdays. Maintain the Tuesday slot. Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Wednesday, however, Riverdale moves into Arrow's old slot, followed by Dynasty.
It's kind of funny because nobody thought that Riverdale would get picked up for a second season, but lo and behold.
Although they had to replace Reggie.
Yeah.
That was wait a minute, now we have to, oh God, we're doing the whole same character played by different actor thing.
Yeah.
At least maybe now white actors will be able to tell them apart. Because, you know, he got replaced by another half Asian.
This is true. I only seen a couple of episodes of Riverdale, but not for nothing. I do like the tone of it. It's like, you know, the Archie comics or whatever, and also, my complaint about my one minor complaint about it was making the
version of the Archie comics. That's the best part.
What happened?
It's a hilariously messed up version of the Archie comics. That's the best part.
It's the dark tone, but my minor complaint about it is the fact that, like, I don't know, the Josie and the Pussycats are all black. That's my only complaint about it. I mean, it's been specified in the comics that Josie, Melody, and Valerie, one of them is black, and that's Valerie. Melody's the blonde, and Josie's the ginger.
Notes that Thursday,
mind you, but I do like the fact that they did point out that they started off as a garage band before they actually became the singing sensations.
Okay. Thursday, Supernatural goes on at 8 to 9.
Okay.
And then Arrow is on at 9 on Thursdays.
Ah.
Jane the Virgin would go on after Supergirl, but that slot's been there, but they got moved to Friday nights.
Oh, Jane the Virgin's on Friday nights, so what's going to take the slot of 9 o'clock after Supergirl?
Some military drama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In essence, it looks...
Oh, yeah, guess what? Apparently, iZombie's been renewed.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah. The time slot wise, well, the thing is, time slot wise, though, even if it got renewed, it is not. Well, even if it got renewed, it's been. The thing is, Black Lightning, Life Sentence, 100, the originals, and iZombie are being held for mid-season.
Oh, they're gonna make mid-season premieres. Got it.
Yeah. Basically, what I've just described is the fall lineup which launches in October.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Basically, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend does shorter seasons, so that's going on before Jane the Virgin.
Mm-hmm.
Legends of Tomorrow. Basically, Deadline.com speculation is that Black Lightning could take over could take Legends in slot because them also being limited season.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. That's the seeming idea.
Okay. But yeah, but like I said, but yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. And another thing, apparently, the guy that plays Curtis on Arrow, he signed on for another season.
Mm-hmm.
Along with Renee and a couple other people.
Mm-hmm.
I think Thea is making her reappearance. Diggle is a definite. Felicity, definite. So yeah. But yeah, I saw Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. myself again this afternoon, and
episode.
Yeah, the episode with Coulson.
You mean the season finale?
Yeah.
Did you keep up on what the hell was going on before that?
Actually, I did. I watched 2 episodes before the finale, so I kind of know, Yeah,
because there was so much shit going on this season.
I was kind of able to thin out everything, with the whole thing of that cyborg with the dark arts shit, that blew my mind. No. A book that intertwined magic and science, and it worked. Doesn't that sound familiar?
No, dude. Keep in mind that. All right. From what I understand, okay, you know how they had the little explanation of what the hell was going on with her body and her powers in the season finale?
Yes.
From what I can tell, she's straight up made of the dark dimension.
I can believe that.
Yeah, and from Doctor Strange.
You know something? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, mind you, previously, this is a woman who was literally able to create an artificially, like a gateway technological version of a sling ring.
Right.
By reading the fucking Darkhold.
Yeah, and isn't the Darkhold kind of protected, if I'm not mistaken?
Oh, yeah, that was the point of the season finale. Because she pulled that shit with the Darkhold to create herself the powered body, that opened up a tear in the Dark Dimension. Ghost Rider busted out of hell, and he was like, "Fuck that shit! I gotta take the fucking book back, and I'm gonna take your ass out."
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty much the season, and that's pretty much the point of the season finale.
And then the scene with Coulson, waking up in a space shuttle, and I'm like,
the fuck? You look, everyone, myself included, was what the fuck at that. Okay?
I applauded. I'm like,
with good reason.
I applauded because I just said, well played, Coulson. Well played.
Yeah, I'm like, are we setting up for Infinity War?
I believe we are.
Yeah,
I believe we are because they're already filming Infinity War as we speak.
Yeah. And you know the funny thing?
What?
Did you notice how? Okay, you notice how he said that? Like, I'm just glad that Ghost Rider kept up his end of the bargain and went back into the other guy.
Yeah.
But he points out, don't tell the rest of my team about what the hell I had to give, what the hell my end of the deal was.
Oh,
there's something. Yeah, there's fucking going on. Like, there is definitely something going on between Coulson and the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, there is. There definitely is, and he doesn't want Daisy and the rest of the team to find out.
Yeah, I mean, mind you, they know something. They know enough to know that he temporarily was the Ghost Rider.
If I'm a betting man, I bet you Coulson kind of struck a kind of the aforementioned deal with the devil.
Yeah, well, no, he straight up did make a deal with the devil.
Right.
The thing is, he doesn't want the team to find out what his end of it was.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, because
that makes sense.
Yeah, because the Ghost Rider's end of it was temporarily use his body long enough to kill Ada and then go back into Robbie.
Right.
But then the price Coulson had to pay for that. Yeah, he doesn't want to let that part out.
Okay. Hey, listen. I'm about to go because I have to get something to eat. But anything you want to end on a good note, on a positive note?
Yeah.
Any other news?
No, not really. I mean, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I have no idea what the fuck happened, but my sheer satisfaction, here's the thing, my sheer satisfaction with the whole season versus my constant griping about every DC show that wasn't Legend.
Right.
I'm gonna give this shit a chance. I don't even have to fucking know. I'm willing to go in blind.
Right. Now, when it comes to Black Lightning.
Well, come on. Well, I don't know shit about it, so I gotta give it a chance.
Right. Now, I'm kind of curious about next season's Arrow for one reason. Vigilante was never unmasked.
Well, that just means that, look, season finale didn't air yet, right?
Yeah, the season finale didn't air yet. It's airing next Wednesday.
So, we just said Supergirl, Arrow, and the Flash all do season finales, and then we see what's what.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
I mean, look, at this point, I'm here. DC Wire really only looking forward to Legend, and if Supergirl and Flash seem bad enough that may be the only DC show I watch.
Right.
But Black Arrow gets a chance. I figure I can give Black Arrow a chance.
Black Lightning.
Fuck.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Now that's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, on that note, catch you on the flip.
All right. Later.
Later days.